Hi everyone, my name is Felex and I'll be taking you through this course, the video editing class. And my background is not in video editing, but I've been studying for 1.5 years video editing on and off. The goal for studying video editing class was I started my YouTube channel and I wanted to have it a more professional field of video editing. So also the future of video is more promising and it is the most favored content in the online, mostly on social media apps. The social media space is changing every day, and video is most favored because video is the most favored online content right now. And also businesses are changing to video and using video to sell their product, because if you see a product which is sold through a video, you are most likely to buy it. You are most likely to buy it than a poster or a post. So previously we learned about softwares. We learned which the post which I wrote, I introduced more about software which you can use to edit videos. We have like Premiere Pro, Adobe, we have DaVinci Resolve and many others. So, and today I wanted to learn about frame rates and aspect ratio and resolution. But before we learn about them, what mostly we do on video editing, we just take some clips there. We take some video clips and we stick them together. Like this is a clip, a separate clip, also a separate clip, but they are stitched together and to make a video. So this is what we want to learn, and this is our end goal. So what we do when we are editing a video, we add some audios. We add audio which is separate from video, and also we add what we call effects, like this one. This here is an effect which is called cross dissolve. This is an effect which we also learn to add. We also learn to add what are called lower thirds. Yeah, this one, the Lake Guatemala something, that is a lower third. And also we learn about color correction, which is more advanced, but these are the basic things we should know: how to stitch two clips together and add an effect, how to add music, and the music should not be higher than the voice of the person talking. So those are the things we should learn in the whole of this course. So today I wanted to learn about frame rates, aspect ratio, and resolution. So what is the frame rate? As we all know, videos are picture in motion. As we can now see, here is this little girl. She's moving, but it is her picture which is moving. In how many pictures you can see in 1 second is what we call frame rates. So, and most our video are let me show you. most of our videos are measured in what we call frame rates per second. So they start from 23, 24 frames per second, and all the way up to 60 frames per second, and we also have 120 frames per second. When we are measuring, when the most videos which we see, like TV content, is usually on 24 frames per second, and the what we call sports content like football it is usually broadcasted using 30 frames per second, and 60 frames per second it is usually used when you want to speed lamp your video. By speed lamping, I mean when you want to your video to move in a slow motion way. So that is what we call that's more about frame rates. So we will share more and more as we continue. So you should know movies and news TV content mostly it is broadcasted using 24 frames per second, and movies and sports content is broadcasted at 30 frames per second, and 60 frames per second is when you want your content to move very slow. Also, I wanted also to introduce what we call resolution. If you remember, many of us who are born in 90s, there were those TV which were black and white, which we used to see before the world turned digital, and they were not the clearest. As of now. The TV are becoming more digital, and now they are becoming more clear. What we can define as resolution is length of this video, length times width is the length and width of this video is what we define as resolution. And also, video are also made of something we call pixels. So the more pixels you have in a video, the more clear it will become, the more clear it is. And pixels are those square pictures. Yeah, so pixels are these squares. If you have more these squares in a video, the more clear it will become. And we have many resolutions. We have, like, let me show you here. Sequence setting. So the resolution of this video is 640 by 360. So this is the resolution. This would length times width here. That is the resolution. But most content right now it is on 1280 by 720. 1280 by 720. But TV are becoming more and more clear and more advanced. Mostly we have now what we call 4K. Like 4K is the length of it is 3840 by 2160. why it is called 4K is because this value is almost 4000. That is why it's called 4K. But like we also have like 8K also. Like my computer, it is not 4K, its resolution is 1920 by 1080. So by now I think most people know, they have a belief, they have an introduction about 4K. So we can learn about what we call aspect ratio. So